Freaky Table is brought to you by Nikki Hit Beauty Academy, opposite Vision Comfort, Sable Bonamusadi Douala.
All right, welcome guys. This is Freaky Table. My name is Joan Gomba and I'm here with the guys. Yana and Kwo are here. Pastor Kwo Ilonge. Okay.
And Joan is back.
Yeah, I'm
Guys,
back.
Joan is
you
back.
know, I'm very happy to be here. Shout out to everyone who reached out to me via text, calls, whatever, comments. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And the guys, I really missed you people. Wow. And thank you guys for holding down Freaky Table for at least those 2 great episodes.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
You waiting?
Say it again.
You're welcome.
The typical Moliko girl, you know. Typical Moliko girl.
Moliko girls have been on the headlines over, in the last couple of weeks. And I think that, first of all, over the years, nobody knows the rule on cheating. What do we do with cheaters? What do we do with people who cheat on other people? Cheating victims. I don't even know.
The whole cheating cycle.
The whole cheating thing. We don't know the ecosystem. We don't know what to do with it. But however, recently a baby mama ganged up with 2 other ladies to brutally harass a young girl in Buea, for having an affair with her baby daddy. And that caused one hell of a commotion in the southwest region of Cameroon. But today we are going to be this. I don't even know this. Let me reserve my comments. But the thing about it is that the question is, see, did that girl deserve the kind of barbaric act that was carried on her just because she had an affair with somebody who is not a husband and just a baby daddy? You guys are not baby daddies yet, so hopefully people don't cheat.
Hey, longer. You have experience with these things.
Your side chicks might actually be in the grave by the time they finish.
Well, Elonge have experience.
But Yana, you say, as somebody who has a baby daddy, you should be able to tell
From
us.
where? Elonge, the things that Elonge, we know your story.
There's a difference between baby daddy and baby zaddy.
You understand
So
now?
Yana
Or being a
has tried-
daddy, or being a zaddy.
Yeah, but I think that, first of all, I don't think that there is anybody who deserves that kind of treatment, whether you were copulating with a married man or not. Like, nobody deserves it. For many reasons. I mean, beyond the fact that it is illegal to do that it's actually a crime punishable. Like, that's assault and battery. But people do not owe your husband or wife the responsibility of being faithful to you. Your partner has to be faithful. They are the ones who took a commitment to be with you. So they do not, other people don't have to hold on to their, I mean, as much as we desire, people are more respectful of relationships that they know about, and especially marriages, that people are more respectful. You, the parties, the couple within the relationship, are the ones who have the responsibility to make sure that you do not stray away from the marriage. Yeah, I think that's the first thing.
Yeah.
Now, it's even much more stupid for me when it is that you guys are not married. Because you really cannot claim anything. You really cannot claim much. And so, I mean, with the whole episode, I think that the most annoying thing about it is this, to me. It's not just that this girl did this, because I know the devil has a way of finding vessels like that, individually, that can do it. It is how you have 2 to 3 other friends, with none of them, all of them being equally useless and stupid as yourself, to not think, to not talk you out of it. That means you have 4 useless people existing as a circle, as a court, as a cabal. It is, because I imagine every action I want to take now, I have you guys as friends. If I seek out your advice, violence will not be, I'll easily be stopped. So I'll preferably go and do it myself, which I'm sure she couldn't do it herself, because that side chick, they say, for drag you. Yeah. And you might even be the side chick. The fact that you have a child with somebody does not mean
you have a child with somebody doesn't mean that you're first of all married to the person.
You must be married.
Both of you were side chicks.
You must be married. You're a baby mama.
Side chick
you
is
must be
above
married.
baby mama a little bit.
No, it's
Just
not.
say-
No,
You know, on the,
No,
on the,
it's just,
on the
I mean, it's just a
hierarchy of-
consequence of your actions, right? It's not
And with
the
baby
same
mama,
thing
sometimes you are not even dating the baby mama
Yeah.
anymore. But let's just take that they were actually. Why don't you attack your man? Why go and attack? I mean, first of all, that's an indication that you might be dealing with somebody who is going around dating other girls. How many girls do you want to beat up or fight with?
Maybe she wanted just like set the lesson on one person so that whoever is
But
out
you're
there.
setting the lesson as who?
That's
like,
the thing.
Who are
The
you?
thing is,
Only
What
Mark
right-
Joe.
I don't want to say that.
Who are
okay.
you? What are you? Like, I mean, and then the fact that the guy's sister was also among the beaters was very strange and shocking to me. Like, come on, man. Like, seriously. You side with the baby mama. Like, on. The thing about it is that, I mean, now all three of them have been arrested, by the way, pending trial, and then we'll know later what happens to them. But yeah, that they were not mob beaten. They did not have mob beatings before the police got there. But the situation after beating first. Let me see something. So you call the girl. She was in Limbe. She came to Buea under the pretext that she was coming to see her boyfriend. Meanwhile, it was the baby mama calling. She came, she met you, the baby mama, your baby mama's friend, the baby mama's friend, then the boy's sister. So three of them plus the baby, because the baby was sitting somewhere. And then it is not only the beatings that was given upon her. You grounded pepper and then rubbed it all over her body, then rubbed it on a stick, and then inserted it into her private part. Are you crazy? Like, those are psychos. They don't know what they should do.
Shaved her hair.
Shaved her head and took out money from her mobile money account.
Then used her phone to film the whole thing. You're giving the police evidence for what you're doing. Just how dumb can three people be?
No, it's not just. I don't think. I mean, people who are dumb would not really do that. I think she's beyond dumb. She's just devilish. She's just plain devilish. That's what she is. Because the thing is, you're doing that in the hope that probably he's going to see her less of a person. First of all, it really screams low self-esteem. First of all, that's the first thing. Also screams entitlement, because having a child with a man doesn't mean that he's yours. He's not yours. And the thing is that only men once be kept are kept. If you cannot use any other trick to keep a man, and I think women always find these tactics to try to keep a man down. It may be through emotional blackmail, having a child, or just throwing back, threatening him, or threatening the other person. But at the end of the day, if a man likes, he's going to like you. Doesn't like, he's not going to like you. Nothing's going to change about that. Except maybe use charm. So yeah, that's the way which has been happening in Buea.
The action itself points to the fact might actually indicate why the guy might actually be looking for a side chick.
Yes.
This is clearly a very wicked, violent human being. Just the act itself is enough for everybody to just shy away from you. It's very demonic, you know. Yes, I mean, she makes Amber Heard look like an angel.
Amber Heard suddenly looks like Shakira. Like, come on, man.
Like what Elonga is saying, actually, because if she can do that to somebody who she finds a threat, imagine what she may be doing to the man at home, where she suspects of his actions of cheating, or probably you. That's it.
And then it gives a very bad rep to women, because we are caught up in a gender war where people always want to box every action of a man or a woman as reflective of that gender. Mm-hmm. And when you have these on repeat with low lives like this perpetrating this thing, then you start getting a woman, the wicked, or another. It becomes like a stereotype about it. Because quite frankly, women cheat, girls cheat. And you don't see men necessarily, I mean, you would see, but very few men who go about fighting with the other man. Mm-hmm. You know, I would say that when you hear of violence against women, sometimes it's violence like that it's the man who attack his woman. It's like men know the partner that they have. Because what would be the point of going to attack the other man? And in these things, even, I've always said it, because people tell you funny stories. Yeah. You don't know what that guy has. You're claiming you are the main chick, but you don't know what that guy might have. I'm not in a relationship. I have this person I'm trying to cut from. Maybe she's just a nag, but I want to just move on. There are a lot of stories. There's no shortage of stories that people like Yana go around telling people's daughters.
Please, I'm a good boy.
Yes. So it's that, so it's really for. When I saw the type of treatment, I said they are so lucky that they made it to the police station. That to me, they should thank their lucky stars.
I made this statement before we started shooting. I said, that you fucked up when your gender goes against you on an action that you took. Yeah. When the number of women who rallied themselves to the police station that day was in fact, was out of this world. Like,
was outrageous.
whether married, old, young, students,
Joe,
non-students.
you realize that it went beyond being a gender thing to be a human thing. It was a human thing. Yeah, because everybody was angry. Because how do you get to that level? To me, it's really
what's the crime really for that type of treatment? What is the crime?
Is there a crime in Cameroon for like if you cheat on your baby mom? No, I don't. That's for married people.
Yes. That's where the crime ends.
That's where it ends, right? So she has no right to.
Yeah, it's not a legal union.
That's not a legal union. And Nakanda.
People are enjoying their lives. They're living. See, look, if people are living their lives. They should live their lives. So if you're not married, I don't know. You don't
It's
own
not a
anybody.
legal
You really
union.
don't own anybody.
You're not married.
Yeah.
And oftentimes when people are extreme in their reactions to things, I always feel like they are trying to project
Yeah. Or
what they
overcompensate.
actually do.
Yeah.
Because cheaters will react like that. You understand? That type of classic overcompensation for acts that you yourself are doing. Yeah, because when I look at them, you know that these girls have a lot of boys in their lives. Like, they are dating numerous boys, trying to raise funds. So these are all low lives.
No, they are. I mean, bottom barrel.
And you see, and you can imagine 4 girls just caught up in this web, and the guy goes scot-free.
I'm telling you.
And it keeps repeating
But
itself.
the thing is, what the guy he came and did was he actually came and rescued of which is probably the sensible
It's not
thing
the guy
to do.
who rescued him.
No, he came and I think he came and bailed.
He chose the side chick. Let's just say that. He just chose the side, took his child from the baby mama, and then just.
No, that's a reasonable thing to do.
That's
a reasonable thing because
the point we're making is that even the girl herself, because sometimes you may think that you're the main person, and the girl, okay, know what? Yeah, you've done this thing which is wrong. Separate you from the victim, but still take your side. But still, it's clear. I don't know, and that's what I'm saying.
And I don't know why people don't realize that society has a moral conscience. That not everything you record and put out thinking that you're right will be something that society will see and be like, oh yes,
nice.
They cheated on you, so bloody what.
But there was a group of women who had the argument that of course what was done to that young girl was terrible, horrible. But they said, okay, there's always and all events have a cause, or something must provoke an action. Mm-hmm. So why are they not blaming the man for, first of all, cheating, in quotes, and then which led to the rest of the...
Exactly. See, so who was supposed to blame the man? It was the person with whom he was in a relationship with. The problem is that she attacked the wrong victim, the wrong person. It was supposed to be her guy whom that action will be directed at. But because she's weak enough to think that lady is her problem, because he'll go to the next lady.
So whom are the problem now?
Yeah, you go to the next lady. It's not the lady who caused this. It's the guy who caused it. So she did not. First of all, how do you even do that and then think that you are human? You must have known your brain to a level where you become a devil, and even the devil does not like that. Before you do that, you cannot take that type of action.
No, but as it stands now, because the baby mama herself has, cried, knelt down, almost tore her shirt, asking for forgiveness. She said she's very sorry for the action that she took with her gang. And I don't know, at this point, I don't even know why she's apologizing, because I don't know what the apology.
I think it's okay that she apologizes. I also think it's okay.
But she was apologizing on camera, so people think that it's not even so real. Like if
let's let it be
I don't
real.
know.
Let's take that's real. It doesn't mean she will not go through the punishment that she has to go through. She has to do time. She has to pay money. All of them, like everybody with their accomplices who came up with it. It's really a very evil thing. And I'm really shocked that people still have friends like that, whom they can come up with such wicked ideas and the friends will go along with. And
it's true. I'll tell you guys a quick story. Like in my where my mom lives in Limbe, there was a lady who was married to a guy, and then they separated. They have, I think, two to three kids. And then she separated. She did not want. She said the guy, was not fulfilling whatever, financially, moral, whatever it was, all of that. So the man said, "Mommy, I don't hear. Go now." So she left. Started living her life too. The guy too was living his life. The guy was a mechanic, struggle, bought a car, picked up his life and his kids and all of that. Then later, after the woman has slept with God knows how many people, with even his friends at the garage, came and saw how the guy was progressing in life, maybe got jealous, envious, I don't know, whatever. And then now her friend joined her and said, we'll go show that boy something. They came with acid, one broad daylight. I'm telling you, she's in prison now, the guy is dead. Poured the acid on the guy, and the guy died.
Oh, so if I cannot have you, nobody's going to have you.
Yeah, that kind of stupidity.
I fear that every day.
Because you are Nashawo. You're a public junction.
If I have exes, I might not be able to
do what?
Living after you.
But I think at this point, under the law, I think that they are going to be looking at intent to hurt. I think that's where the bulk of the crime is. It's not just that's what I'm saying. Because there are sometimes where you assault and then something happens. It's not that was not the intent, right? And then it's an accident. Something happened. But this one you premeditated. You called it.
They took notes from the devil and actually.
There's things to it now. You call the girl. You get her to come to Buea. You beat her up. You get your gang
all
together.
the tools there. The girl could have possibly died.
Yeah.
Yes, you have possibly died.
You make her move naked around town.
There's also the humiliation.
Yeah, you make her move naked around town.
The fact that you sent her out, inserted the stick into her, is that considered as rape?
No, it's still part of the abuse.
Wait, rape is just like a human part into another person's human part. Because that was forcefully put into somebody's.
It wasn't done for sexual.
The intent was not sexual.
To stimulate her or to get sexual.
It was just point blank.
It was still part of the abuse.
With pepper in it, are you guys crazy or something?
I mean, sticks as okay.
Please go on.
But man, that's just wicked. That's just wicked. I tell myself, I've never seen guys come together like that to go and beat another guy up for
sleeping.
I've never heard. Perhaps it's happening somewhere, but it's all too readily we hear it, and it's.
No, the only time that you see a man react like so crazily is when he catches you red-handed.
Yes.
But say it happens somewhere, and then he starts calling you to. That hardly happens.
It's really with me particularly. If God knows if anybody is cheating on me. It's easy. You broke up. Like it's easy.
Yeah.
I'm a strong breakup advocate.
Please, as easy as the moment shit hits the fan, please move.
Because my philosophy is I have just one life to live, and it will not be made miserable by another human being.
Yep, I agree.
There is place for forgiveness. There's place for working things out, but if it's not working, it's not working, and. She would have possibly killed that girl, or the girl would have snapped and possibly killed somebody. Anything would have gone wrong there. That's not how you react to this. If you have a child or you're dating somebody or you're even married, and it's draining you, and you've tried everything possible and it's not working, move out of that relationship.
Take the door.
It's as simple as that. We've moved out of more than 20.
50. Oh, you?
Yes, I'm still counting. That's a very economical number.
Some
that's your internet.
Exclusive.
Some was on internet. We started dating, broke up because the network was. She was using bad network. So
why you go out dating poor people?
Her network was poor.
Why you out dating poor people?
Yeah, so you can break up or like. I really, relationships are not how they call it. They not sign off your life to another person. And you see people dying and hurting others because of things like that. No, if you cannot deal with it, move out. It's as simple as that.
It's very simple.
That is what has given me peace.
Yes.
We can see.
Given me a lot of peace. I move out of a relationship. I say it as if it's a joke, but I say it because it's my sanity.
Yeah.
When I'm in a relationship and it's not working, I move out. And I don't care about what society has to say about sticking and getting married and this and that and that. Because at the end of the day,
also the
the
advice goes to both genders. I mean, the fact that you have a child doesn't mean that you have to get married to the person you have a child with. So there's no obligation there. But the both of you have to, be responsible for the kid.
That's what I'm saying. No, but why would anybody not be responsible for their child? A person who, if you have a child, you must be responsible.
No, that one is.
But it should not be like a ticket to marriage. Like you hold on want to like hold somebody.
And that's the
to-
problem. Some people think that's something that would hold the other partner.
or even save a marriage.
Yeah, it will
doesn't.
not.
No,
It
it
will not.
doesn't.
Actually, it would raise more problems.
Yeah, because you have something that's going to
You know,
make you see
and,
the person.
and sometimes people think that relationships would end because the reason why they think it's the other person is because they think that maybe sometimes you've not done anything wrong in the relationship. No, sometimes people get tired. I've worked out of relationships because there was no spark anymore. The person was very kind, but I felt more responsible in being in that relationship than actually that I want to be in the relationship.
So if you felt like you're trying to match up with
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like there was nothing really coming from me. I wasn't feeling anything again. But yes, like just
Crazy
reach a
pressure,
depth-
you're just pushing yourself
exactly.
for no good
So now
reason.
you're just acting responsibly to say, okay, you know, I'll have to do this. I have to do this. But that's not how you don't have to subject yourself to that. And I have a right to say this thing is not working again for me because relationships are also selfish things. It's
Yeah.
about how you're feeling, and you know, so you have to move out. But people should break up in ways that the other person can at least understand why I'm moving on. Although if I,
But this whole thing also, you know, a couple on social media, you know, guys always come like Moliko girls, Buea girls, this and that. But this did not just help at all. Like it just, you know, it just got worse. Like guys would be like, Moliko girl, then now.
the
wow."
girl who beat up is a Moliko girl. The girls who ganged up, or is the side chick who is a Moliko girl.
The side chick is, I think she's a student here. I don't know.
Also, I tell people, if you know people are in relationships, respect it. Try to respect it. Because
What if
respect
you
it not
don't
because the
know?
person has a responsibility. No, if you don't know, you don't know. I mean, if you don't know, you don't know now. There are people who are good liars there who tell you they have broken up with this person and all of that. and when some people even say this, I remember saying this. I have a friend who was dating this guy. The guy was saying, the ex was still hanging. That's what I said. Don't date the guy until the guy clears that page. Yeah, don't get into the relationship. Tell him to end that thing so that you don't get stuck in that
start dealing
situation
with
where you
things
are
that-
dealing with baggage like that, you know. So because there are people, you should just understand that there are not cases out there. So as much as it's not your responsibility to save a person's relationship, don't get into a relationship knowing that this
the
person
person
has
is
already
also
an
attached to-
established relationship happening, no matter the story, guy or girl. Except otherwise, they're not in the switch. Man.
But I mean, that can be a valid reason.
Because private parties
yes,
like
no,
that-
seriously.
But you cannot control your
No,
feelings.
no,
as well.
see,
Because private parties
Because
like that.
see, we're telling this thing.
See, because private parties like that, they have different tastes.
All right, so quick, before we round up, I need to ask, like, at this point now, just you, but personally, what punishment do you think those three girls deserve?
Man, whatever it is the law states, man, like jail term, pay the bills. I mean, serve the appropriate jail term. Let's start from there because that's a crime by law. Then now pay the girls' bills, and then maybe I don't know what else maybe they can ask the girl what punishment she can give them. Let's just do bad for bad. You know, no, because really to get to that point, John, I swear to get to that point, I don't know how bottom barrel devilish you need to be.
Yeah.
Seriously, to get to that point, because it's different levels of torture, of
Witchcraft.
wickedness, of witchcraft. Really, nah, it's
The
crazy.
longest.
Which one do you want? The legal one?
The punishment
Because
one.
I feel like the type of punishment I would have given, I will not state it for TV. I would have given, you know, with the intervention of the police long past. Because I feel like people will probably learn better if they go through the same kind of experience. that
Yeah,
they-
that's what's bad for bad.
Yes,
Really.
but then, because I'm not promoting violence, we'll take the legal route. So I encourage all of you to follow the legal route.
All right, guys. We wish the victim all the best. Please get treatment as fast.
Just one thing. And there is this guy who took this girl and clothed her. And
I think it's a builder, if I'm not mistaken.
That-
It's a
that is-
builder
that
around
to me
there.
is
I mean, that was a hero. Yeah. Shout out to you, man.
It's not really out there like the other stories.
Shout out to you. I mean, everybody's still like shocked with the whole thing, but I think that we should really take time and thank that guy for clothing her, taking her, escorting her to the police station. I mean, thank you. Thank you on behalf.
And please, if people play music loud in their house, or they are beating somebody or they are abusing somebody, so Go and knock.
The person who was filming that video when she was walking out, being, dragged out naked, man. I don't think you did any justice. Sitting down there and shouting Jesus. I don't understand whether you wanted Jesus to come down and help what was happening there. You needed to run down there and shout or do something. Yeah, it was really just off for you. Well, whatever. We wish the victim all the best. Please get the best treatment. And I know that thank you to everybody who's been supporting her. I know there are so many daily singer. She had a couple of friends who, sent money to assist one way or the other, and every other person who's been doing that. The lawyers who are volunteering to stand for her in court, thank you. All the ladies, who went to the police station, rallied, and, just thank you. Huge thank you to everybody. And we wish you all the best, man. And those girls, I don't know. Let's just reserve our
we know.
comments.
The law is waiting for you.
Yeah, just deal with the police for now. But God help you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please drop your comment. How did you feel that day when you heard about the story, and what do you feel now? What should be done to those 3 girls? What do you think should be done to those 3 girls? Thank you guys so much for watching, and please remember to subscribe to the YouTube channels Decoded TV Studios, and also follow us on all social media platforms at Freaky Table. It's John, Yana, and Ko. See you guys soon.
Freaky Table is brought to you by Nikki Hit Beauty Academy. Opposite Vision Comfort. Sable Bonamusadi Douala.
Thanks for watching the dopest TV show right now.
And don't forget to subscribe so that you can see our beautiful faces. Scratch that. Our handsome faces. No, my handsome face. Fine. I'm handsome.
Oh, God.
Okay.
All right, guys. To never miss a thing, follow us on all social media platforms at Freaky Table.